And even when I did that whole thing, my mic was muted, for fuck's sake. Fuck it, we're just gonna go back to this again. There we go. There we go. Let's try that again, shall we? Somehow completely fine day at work. Completely sharted absolutely up the fucking wall stream today. Holy shit. Hello, darlings. Welcome on in. Hope you're all having a marvelous Monday. Welcome on in. And this is, of course, Mistress Monday. So, you're just here to praise me. That's it. But yes, hello, 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 Mego, hello, Main, hello, Clay, hello, Cargo, hello, Guardian, hello, Koji, hello, Clean, hello, Roy, hello, Nora, hello, Nimby, oh, hey, Nimby, hi, hey, hey, and hello, Aqua as well, welcome on in, hope you're all having, and Umbra, hello, darling, welcome on in, hope you're all having a marvellous Mistress Monday, welcome on in. Let me get the showers, because Roy does also stream, give me one moment. What's the thing, R for rectum, there we go. Also do Aqua as well, because they also stream as well. Ooh. No, help me. Man, you're probably most likely going the right way to become a fucking mod on this channel, by the way. I'm just saying right now. Let's do the usual stuff before I can continue, because I know that you guys have been going a little bit crazy in chat today. So yeah, hello, hi. Been a bit, how you been? I've been doing pretty good. It depends on how far back you want me to go, honestly, because long story short, July got made unemployed, was unemployed for God knows how long, had a job for 6 days in September. They fired me because they gave me no direction, no whatever. Was jobless for about 2 months, decided to become an Amazon driver. That's the worst fucking mistake I've ever made in my fucking life, and I still regret it to this day. Fuck that company. And then I finally got a job as an IT support tech. So yeah, there's the update done. In less than 30 seconds, the elevator pitch is done. I only don't need to worry about that anymore. Put it down there. I know exactly what you're focusing your eyes on right now, chap. Wasn't going to tune in, but it said the noty and while if Mistress is asking, okay, Mistress is very much asking for your presence today. Hello, hi, and congratulations if you actually clicked through from the notification. You're one of my more sweeter morsels. No, right, exactly. Yeah. Hope you're doing well. Currently dealing with really bad tooth draw pain. So I'll be lurking. Do we need to get a... Sorry, my brain was like, there are two sides to my brain: the intrusive thoughts and the actual stuff. I should probably say the intrusive thoughts almost won. Because also, by the way, we do have song requests as well. So exclamation mark SR and then the YouTube link in chat. Show me your jams. But yeah, no, hopefully you'll get better soon. Wait, can't rest on there. There you go. I have another place to rest your head, but Twitch wouldn't like that much, so you do this one instead. There we go. Just want to go and just pat and stroke and caress that darling, adorable bunny fluff of it. Hope you get well. There we go. That's a little bit. I don't know what's up with me today. I've just decided to go for the scene girl look. Not even scene girl, like fucking semi-goth, semi-tech here. It's working. I just needed a little bit more color. Just a little bit more color. Like with that, I had a ton of dental work in December, so it's like, I know that feeling. The worst is the fucking bill. Like, something that is integral for you to, especially in like the UK as well, like something that is integral to like your healthy well-being and actually helping you, like actually assisting you to eat, somehow is one of the most expensive things that you have to pay for. It's fucked up. It honestly is, and I'm not even surprised about the amount of like reports of people doing their own homebrew, like, fucking dental work. I'm like, I would too, honestly, if I had. Ugh. Clay's lurking. Aye. Had my original appointment in November. Got a consultation in December. An actually important dental procedure needed to be referred out. I've been waiting and hounding them about non-communicating the paperwork to each other to finally learn after calling them they don't take my insurance at my referral place. Fuck that shit. So I called them this morning, a new referral, and they gave me one. Called them, and they said not only are they not taking new patients, they don't even take my insurance. Pissed at my original dentist who keeps stuff referring me to bad like it. Yeah. I swear there was a couple of like posts going around on Blue Sky regarding like type of stuff where if your doctor's giving you bad referrals or like faffing you about, there's a couple of things you can do, or just a couple of things you can tell them and be like, "Hi, by the way, I know the rules of this type of shit. Say word, say sentence, and then just watch them like, you know, shit their pants and actually do something, you know." But then you need to go continue to deal with it. Oh, yeah, that's me. Yeah, exactly. Insurance is the worst scam. Honestly, true. Yeah. Like health insurance and dental insurance is just the worst fucking scam in the world. And boy, I I could say something about a thing that happened to a healthcare CEO recently, but I need to keep my mouth shut because I'm not Hassan Arbi, am I now? Hope you end up finding some place around you that can help you with your job. And honestly, yeah. I mean, I I'd honestly contact the hospital and be like, "Hi, I've got this dental pain. They're all fucking about with me. I've got insurance. This is the insurance provider. Can you do something about it and just see what happens?" Like, you know. So it didn't sound like it all over again. Oh fuck. Oh god, don't even start me. Shit. Um, gotta do it. Honestly, yeah. Also, hello, Clean. Hi. Always praise you, honey. Exactly. I know. I know you praise me because of the lovely little bits of gift art you got me, and honestly, I should really post them about here and there again. The new folks on Blue Sky don't know what they're missing, so I should probably post it over there as well. You know? I think I just survived, although actually everything. Okay. Hello, Prism Darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Monday. Welcome on in. Welcome. And hello, Fatal as well. Welcome on in. And hello, Shadow Tech. Welcome on in, darlings. Hope you're all having a marvelous day. Welcome on in. Um, fuck, what am I doing? God, my brain cells have just completely gone. I think I should just add the bimbo tag to the fucking Twitch stream at this point because my brain be like that right now. this outfit ain't helping shit right now. Let's try and rekindle some of the brain cells that the animal nitrate has actually like destroyed by drinking a bit of Monster. Just a tiny bit. God fucking damn it! Who was that? God. Can't ignore the request from Mistress exactly. Exactly. I know there's some good boys and girls and dolls and drones and pets and all that lovely stuff in the chat, of course. Mm-hmm. Add a space, yes. Explanation mark SR space, then the link. There you go. I think you pretty much got that anyway, so it's all good. Did the old pull teeth of when I was little with the string on the door? I'll be honest, I probably would just be like, at that point, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. Pair of pliers, pair of strong fucking snap-on Milwaukee, whatever pliers suppliers are out there. Just looking, not even look in the mirror, just look at a wall, just stare at a wall for like five minutes and psych myself up, and then just. Hello, Fatal Assault. Welcome on in. I'm doing pretty good. Today. Like, work wasn't too intense. It kept me busy here and there, but also I started the first little steps of like my my goal for this year, and actually started reading up on CCNA, or rather say CCNA, or started actually studying stuff that's on the CCNA syllabus. And what I'm hoping to do this year is take the exam and hopefully pass and get myself that certification. Then I can look for a couple of other places. Hello, Candy, darling. Welcome on. Having a marvelous Mistress Monday. Welcome on in, darling. Someone is definitely using the correct monikers. They're going the right way for another. They're going the right way for us right now. That outfit, your current rain mood, you'd be shooing. You'd be a shoe in a Bimba Bakery exactly. Brain is not. Brain don't want to do the thing today, so it shan't. It shan't. So Mr. doing this Monday, pretty good, pretty good. Again, work's keeping me busy, but also, doing stuff on actually studying stuff on the CCNA syllabus as well. Going from the basics for right now, but I need to. Well, first of all, I need to wait until I get a payout from somewhere, or both the other site as well as Twitch. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a couple of courses from Udemy and just study the hell out of them in my spare time at work, because there is quite a little bit of downtime. So that's perfect for me. So I can just be like, okay, get the, ticket done, like multiple tickets done, awesome. Okay, put the earbuds in, start watching the videos, start taking notes, making sure like I'm learning or trying to, and doing some of the labs, because that's also going to be a thing to be shit hot on. Updated Stone Cold Avatar with something. Have to show you sometime. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can't wait to see Nora. Had one recently. Nana, where banana? You missed yesterday's stream, darling. I'm sorry. You missed yesterday's stream. Although that was kind of like, we're gonna play Metal Gear Solid. Okay, chat. What way do you want to go? Do you want to do like timeline order or release order? Chat wanted timeline order. Didn't have the backup for MGS3. Had to make that during the stream, so I played Heart Balatro half of the stream instead. You needed a canal? Ah, okay. Have they at least got you on antibiotics for it? That got the pain manageable for me? Not thinking the shit ass excuse for a dentist prescribe. Wow, that's fucked. That is absolute dog shit, honestly. You missed that stream? Yeah. We got through like the first hour of Metal Gear Solid 3, which basically means we saved Sokolov, or in quotation marks saved. And yeah, we did meet up with Ocelot. I think it's safe to say there's a lot of homoerotic tension in that game, and I thought it was between Major Tom and Sokolov, and I started making gags about that. No, it's all about Big Boss and sorry, Naked Snake and Slot right now, honestly. Do you think you ever try out the cryptid mod for Balatro? You haven't done it already? Oh, excuse me. With Balatro, I try my best to keep it like as vanilla as I can. The only modification I have on mine at the moment is the multiplayer mod. Honestly, I've been tempted to just like uninstall that and just go back to base, but with like, all of the modifications that I've made already to the game. I mean, I could try the cryptic mod, but like, I don't know. For me, the game is pretty much perfect, and I feel like the mods would probably ruin that experience for myself, maybe. And of course, there's some absolutely crazy shit and some absolutely mad fucking mods out there for Balatro, but my heart stays with the base formula. You know? Honestly, there's some other games that are absolutely much better with mods, but Balatro for me, at least in my opinion, not one of them. You know? Oh, RNG Land got an update. Hell yeah. Oh, they changed everything. They say they changed everything. They didn't change everything. It's just me like looking, oh, the format's like different. All my status is now squished up. I'm like, was this where my not? It was this where my $10 a month is going in VRC Plus now. Okay, whatever. I mean, you haven't really done anything with like cool little, more cool additions to the game. You haven't done anything that we do have age verification now for VRC Plus, which is great because now I can be a little bit more hands off with the moderation of like the group. So when we do stuff like more, I mean, the group is 18 plus anyways, but when we do more adult stuff, then we can just use that verification as our like the easy starting point for that type of stuff, you know? I go skip. Special initiate stats. I'll put stats. I haven't been in here for a while, so I was like, you know what, let's go over. Working? Is it working? Oh, they've removed that. Oh. There we go. Do you think you'll ever try out? I've already read that. Got my entire OC Blender project done in 5 days. Now I just have to start getting accessories for it. Also, the cryptic mod isn't fun. It just adds tons of IP stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's not fun when you win all the time, honestly. And honestly, you don't really learn that much from winning all the time. You definitely start learning like some dominant combinations and such like that. But there's only so many times that you can just go Baron, Mime, Blueprint, just hanging Shads, and then just build a high card deck. You know, sometimes you've just got to, go for a vampire deck, or like what we did last night, where I ended up creating a lucky cat deck. It's basically a case of just like, okay, we just stack lucky cards. Somehow got lucky cat in one of the stores, slap that on, got blueprint somehow. Like we got blueprint really early. Chad really early, so that was basically a case of, okay, awesome, now we just proc everything. It could have been perfect with getting oops or sixes as a joke in that joke a lot, but sometimes it's just instant. It's a little bit more fun to try and get that, but not get it, because then you have to start thinking about, okay, shit, this might not work, or this might not pop off as hard as you think. Got to start thinking of alternative ways to make this deck work, Not cryptic mod, because that's the whole different mod you're thinking of. It's cryptid mod. Cryptid. I always get those two mixed up, anyways. Takes it, but slams 500 times more stupidity down. I mean, yeah, maybe as like a stupid fun thing, but like, I think I'd probably have to have like a completely separate installation of Balatro just for that, because I've already put 150, almost I think either around 150 or 150 plus hours of Balatro into the first save file, anyways. Anything else is just gonna. I'm gonna, as much as it would be fun to replay all of it, I think I'm being more disheartened by losing my progress than the prospect of going again through the whole entirety of Balatro again, I mean, when it comes to like, I have the mobile version as well, funny enough. I actually bought the mobile version last week. Long story short, I forgot to bring my earphones with me. And the lunch breaks we have is like 1 hour. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like a long lunch break, but sometimes you get like halfway through that lunch break, and you're like, I kind of want to just go back and do work. But also, this is what's in my contract. So, um, I downloaded Balatro, and the fucking lunch breaks go way faster now. You know, I think I put more than that into my Balatro on Switch and PC combined. True, but also do bear in mind that I had Balatro on PC in the first couple of weeks in the first couple of weeks that it came out on PC. I played that for like 2 weeks solid, dropped it, had like 3-4 month break away from it, came back to it after getting bored of Last Epoch, played that for about a month and then just dropped it, and then it's basically been up and down and up and down and up and down, you know? I've not had that with I think the only roguelike that I've had that similarity of, like, I play it for an unhealthy amount, I drop down, play it again for an unhealthy amount, 6 months or 6 to 9 months later, it's probably Gunfire Reborn. And even with Gunfire Reborn, I have not made as much progress as I have in Balatro. I think the only one that might be close enough to in the roguelike category when it comes to playtime is probably Vampire Survivors, and I think that's just only under 100 hours. Unfortunately, I've also closed my Steam browser on my desktop. So if I open up Steam in here, I'm gonna have to start. Actually, no. This is okay. This is okay. I can maneuver this. I just have to stroke my controller to get down there. uh, Vampire Survivors. Not even close. Vampire Survivors has just under. Sorry, no. Vampire Survivors on 55 hours. Balatro's on at least 150 or at least 130. You know. And I don't need music to drown out the noise of people around me. I'll be back later, maybe. In the meantime, I hope you have a good stream. I don't know where he's got in, Danny. Thank you very much, John Bryan. Hope to see you in streams. Yeah. Here's struggle that controller. Sounds like me, but an ADHD kicks in because it's so hard to find games that keep me from going, bro. Honestly, yeah. Like, it's like with every sort of media with myself. Like, I will watch a media. I will like go, okay, this piece of media is kind of cool. Let's go and check it out. I watch or play around a quarter to a half, maybe if I'm lucky, 3/4 of it, and then something else interesting catches my eye. I drop that thing and then go and play the next sort of thing, or go watch the next thing. You know, it's like it happened with Twin Peaks, happened with Bleach Thousand Year Blood War. Actually, no, it didn't happen with Thousand Year Blood War. I actually watched the entirety of it. Never mind. That's an anomalous. That's the anomaly in this situation. Um, did that with Twin Peaks. Did that with Demon Slayer. Did that with My Hero Academia. Did that with Breaking Bad all the way back when watching Breaking Bad was actually cool and not like absolutely sharted on by the internet. Dexter as well, way back when way back before like the final season came in and shat all over it. Um Also, hello Yuki darling, welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Monday. Welcome on in. That Roy's going to the hospital. I hope they can kill that. Did they say? Hang on, sorry, I've been. Wait, are we the catalyst that just admitted Roy to the hospital? Oh God, I don't want to fill out that paperwork. I do, but hopefully they get hopefully they get the treatment and the treatment that they deserve for that. Honestly, so I think my longest game times is 330 hours for Destiny 2, 230 for Baldur's Gate 3, and 220 for Elden Ring. Pre-Erdtree, and like 108 hours in Darkest Dungeon. I've heard good stuff about Darkest Dungeon, but I heard good stuff about other roguelikes. How fuck? I did not remember where the fuck I am in my room. I need to redo my play space. Like I have, I think the closest game for like hours played, when it comes to all of the games I have in my library, the ones that are like the ones that are second to VR chat is probably Counter-Strike Source back in the day. I thought I had more hours in TF2 than I did, but turns out I didn't. Is there a way to do like time played? Hours played, here we go. Counter-Strike Source at 576 hours, Payday 2 at 545 hours, Destiny 2 at 378 hours. I'm not proud of that, but honestly, that most of that time was played when Destiny was good, and then Season of the Chosen. That's it. Somehow had 360 hours in Counter-Strike 2, but that's from like Counter-Strike Go. I haven't touched Counter-Strike 2 with a fucking barge pole and probably won't, honestly. Okay. I'm gonna say like I think there's one in between Counter-Strike and VR chat, and because it's not on Steam, my gameplay hours have not been tracked. That's most likely Final Fantasy 14. If I were to check my like total playtime of Final Fantasy 14, I would say it is in between Counter-Strike Source, which is sitting at about 576 hours played, and VR chat, which is sitting at about 3,591 hours. How? Nearly like over 3,500 hours over 4 years in this godforsaken game. How? Although honestly, I did play a lot of Second Life back in the day, so that probably also attributes to the astronomical amount of playtime that I have in VR chat. Again, there are only two types of users of VR chat. There's only two types of users when it comes to game time in VR chat. Those who have 100 minus hours, and those who have 1,000, 2,000 plus hours. There is no in between. Picked up Minecraft Dungeons up on the December 23rd or January of last year, and didn't have my ADHD go bird because it had so much stuff to keep my brain going. Oh, what's this? What's that? Yeah, no, I like those types of games. I think one of the ones that like I should have more hours in, but because it was using a completely different client before switching over to Steam, it's Fantasy Star Online 2. I have 200. How many hours do I have in Fantasy Star Online? 228 hours in Fantasy Star Online 2, just on Steam alone. I would hazard a guess that that's actually double if I combined the playtime from the Microsoft launcher, or I'm actually just going to call it the first party launcher, and Steam. You know, I see a beautiful girl. Hello, Caddy darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Mistress Monday. Welcome on in. Days are molding into one, which is probably a good thing, but also like today's work did actually go quite fast. So hopefully the rest of that week is like that. The best part about it is if your work days are going to go very incredibly fast, hopefully your rest days are going to be just rather slow and enjoyable. Speaking of PSO, I checked the VLC World today. Forest 2 is only available to patrons at the moment. Wow, cringe. Cringe. I imagine having a new update for your world, but it's only available to patrons only. Fucking cringe, bro. Also, hello, Talon, darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Mistress Monday. Welcome on in. My aunt has 4,500 hours in 14. Holy shit. Your aunt is on every Reddit grind possible. That's the only thing I can tell you. She's probably got 3 alts. She's probably got one on the European data center, one on the American data center, and one on the Japan/Oceania data center. All of them have their classes level 2, level 90, level 100. She's Omnicrafter. She's Omnigatherer. She has every fucking relic weapon available for every class. show that woman Balatro just to kick her addiction from Final Fantasy 14. I'm not being biased, honest. I want to talk about how many hours I poured into Payday 2. Honestly, if I was, if I didn't break the fucking shit with mods every time, every other time that I played it, I probably would have had a little bit more. Probably would have doubled the game time I had in Payday 2, so that would have been up to about 1,000 hours. I think the most incredible one right now is that I have 230 hours in GTA 5. I don't know how that happened, but somehow it has. Also, speaking about four-player co-op games as well, the second four-player co-op game that's like Payday 2-esque, the second one on my list is Deep Rock Galactic, followed by Helldivers 2. Somehow, like Darktide, even though I like the aesthetic and like the gameplay loop and everything, somehow has the least amount of hours out of all of that. Actually, scratch that. Never mind. I probably have a little bit less hours in EDF 5. EDF 6 just beats Darktide by about 6 hours. Oh, EDF 5 only has 56 hours. How the fuck did I do 93 hours in Lost Ark? Actually, I kind of want to go back to Lost Ark. I don't know why, but like, kind of want to go back to Lost Ark. Kind of want to go back to Lost Depot. Just kind of want to grab, Path of Exile 2. Also, kind of want to get Monster Hunter Wilds when it actually comes out, because that comes out on my payday, my first payday of my new job. First game that I'm going to end up buying once I get that money in the account. Wilds. And this time I'm actually going to do it from. I'm going to do it. I am promising myself right the fuck now. I've got friends that I can play with. I'm going to go. I'm going to go from start to Fatalis, cover to cover, start to finish. Monster Hunter Wilds. This is non-negotiable. I am actually going to try and complete a Monster Hunter game, because World came out. When World came out, I had friends ready to. I had a friend group ready, hyped, and willing to play with each other to play Monster Hunter World. So I pre-ordered it. Release day comes. None of the fuckers wanted to play it. So I was kind of just sitting around, like, fucking around the first area trying to, like, work out the game and shit. And I'm just like, well, this ain't fun no more. What? Didn't you, like, hype it up to be, like, a game that is a requirement to play as co-op? So I've kind of been, like, I've been on and off of World, but then Rise came out, and everyone was playing Rise, and I couldn't buy Rise because I was afraid of the same situation, the same position that I was going to be in, where I get Rise, everyone else has Rise, everyone else is playing another game, and I'm just sitting here and sitting there stuck as in the lobby being like, well, what the fuck do I do now? I've wasted like 30 quid because you guys said, oh, we're gonna play Rise, and I'm like, cool, let's play Rise. No. Payday 2, all good. The memories are flooding back. Honestly, Payday 2, I love Payday 2. That's why I was so disappointed with Payday 1. No, Payday 1, Payday 3. Payday 1 was not too bad, actually. I have no understanding of any of the mechanics in 1, but yeah. I didn't miss much. I had to go eat right after sending my hi message. No worries, no worries. Kind of reading chat right now, so it's all fine. It's fine, I'm catching up. Cisco, a certain lizard we both know has 11k hours in Warframe. They need psychological help at that point, I'm gonna be honest. And it's not just because of my bias against Warframe, but oh my god, I could never get. Okay, maybe VR chat's probably going to be the one that gets to 11k somehow. But holy shit, 3.5k hours poured into Payday 2 total, and it's mainly for doing stupid stuff. Yeah, I think half of my time with like Payday 2 was just learning and completing solo stealth heists. The amount of times I did fucking Shadow Raid. Oh god. Oh fuck, the amount of times that I did Shadow Raid. I will never forget one certain time that I did Shadow Raid. It's like Shadow Raid, Death Sentence /1 down, solo stealth, made it all the way to the end, almost secured everything. Had 3 bags left. I fell off the fucking roof and broke my legs. 40 minutes of progress absolutely wiped, and I'm just like, I'm going fuck this game, uninstalled, going to bed, fuck that shit. She still raids every week if her group is free and still doing stuff like leveling classes she doesn't like to play. I don't know how she keeps managing to find more stuff to do in the game since she's been playing since launch. It's very, very interesting how like a lot of people are able to find more things to do in 14. Because like I played religiously during the second half of Stormblood. I played religiously throughout the whole entirety of Shadowbringers. Endwalkers, I completed the campaign, and then was kind of bored with the patch quests for it. The patch quests were just not there. I don't know whether it was because it's like anything that like was released after the 5.0 expansion is paled in comparison, but the whole story of Pandemonium and the story quests after Endwalker was wrapped up, it was just not fun. It was boring. I ended up like skipping a lot of it just to be like, okay, what's the raid like? Like, because that was the only thing that would actually save it were the raids and the trials. Because the story was just flattered and fucking. Oh, the story was flatter than water, honestly. I'm just hoping that when I finally get to Dawn Trail, when I finally decide, fuck it, we're playing an MMO again, we're playing 14 again, that Dawn Trail story is actually up there. I will take anything that's just a little bit below Endwalker and Shadowbringers when it comes to the story. Anything lower than that, and I think I'm just going to call it a day with 14. Or just, be like, I have money now. Story skip? I'll probably get chewed out by my FC in that, just by doing that, or even like mentioning that. But if the story is flat, the story's flat, For Rock and Stone, hell yeah. I went back to it. I went back to Deep Rock Galactic actually recently because one, Lunar Festival event is there, 2 times XP, but also, I played my first few modded games of Deep Rock Galactic, like actually like gameplay mods rather than like graphical and audio mods. I played that with the lovely Laroons and Purple Blaze as well, and we had a really, really fun time. It was absolutely chaotic. We had crowd control on. Well, Purple Blaze had crowd control on, and oh god, oh fuck, did chat not want us to complete those missions? We had to, we had to ban one of the crowd control options mid-game because someone just kept spamming it. It just got to a point where it's just like, do you not like? I know you want us. Yeah, I know you wanted to make. I know you want to make it hard for us, but every time that you do this, it's just making it not fun anymore. you know? Yeah. But no, it's like I think we spent 40 minutes on one mission, and that was like a hazard level 3, I think, something like that, level 3 or 4. But it was still like hell. When I get a job, soon my first paycheck's going to go towards Erdtree and Darkest Dungeon 2. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I could not recommend. Well, I can't recommend Elden Ring enough, but Erdtree was just a different entire DLC altogether. It was good. I think, in my honest opinion, it's probably the best FromSoft DLC that they've made. It tops DLC 2 for Dark Souls 3. It tops the DLC, the Udacil stuff in Dark Souls 1. Easy shits on every fucking DLC in Dark Souls 2. You know? Monster Hunter Rise was my first Hunter game. World was mine. And I was hoping to, get the full, true Monster Hunter experience with my friends, but no. That fell way short, Had a friend. Oh, I'm gonna head out. Let's go. Here's a hug from the best Shadow Jester into the best camp. Oh, thank you very much, Take darling. Thank you very much. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and thank you very much. Drop by. Happy to see you in streams, darling. Take care. Had a friend barrage me in my DMs of Monster Hunter videos and material. The moment I expressed a single motive of interest, completely turned me off from the series. Really? Okay, I can understand that. I can understand that, especially when it's like, I know that people get very, very hyped up and very, very excited with games that are coming out. I know right now, as soon as I catch wind of Koei Tecmo making Neo 3, and once like Night Rain gets closer to release, you're not gonna hear like ass. You're not even gonna hear like head or ass end of the hype for my excitement for that. But the problem is, as well, is like you've got to balance that stuff out, because if you go too crazy into it, it will definitely turn people off, and I completely understand that. I think that's I think that's also part of the reasons why I don't like Warframe that much. Half of it is that it's way too. Also, Destiny 2 nowadays as well, but actually not even Destiny 2 nowadays. Destiny 2 back when like Beyond Light, Shadow Queen, Final Shape, and that. Actually, not so much Final Shape. Was that there was way too many people getting way too excited about it, that I was like, this feels more cult-like than actual like hype, you know? When just like it feels like there's like the cult mentality around it, rather than having actual like excitement for it, And I think that's one of the things that killed it for me for Warframe, also killed it for me for Destiny 2. Couple of other games also suffer from that as well. I think also Fortnite as well for me, but also Fortnite was killed because Scooby Toilet was fucking put in the bastard thing. Bit disappointed with Payday 3. Honestly, I was like, I felt I was as a fan of Payday 3, especially back in the when it released, felt like a spit in the face to all the Payday fans, honestly. I know I've heard it's gotten better, but I don't know whether or not it's worth being bitten twice. And another thing that I know it's not much of a thing nowadays, but it still is a concurrent thing. A concurrent thing, sorry. Where AA and AAA game devs will release like a half-baked product, which should really be in like a free early access stage. They will release that as a game and then be like, okay, we can fix it in the next couple of years or so. I'm like, no, you have the resources, you have the funds, you have everything to make this into a fully fledged game. I don't care if I have to wait 1 or 2 more years for it. I can wait that. I think it's a massive disrespect to the consumer and the fan base to release a half-baked product that, if anything, is in a early access state and releasing it as a full game. Now, I know that there's 2 anomalies to this, so yes, No Man's Sky released and it was a pile of shit, but Hello Games made it into something really, really good in the past few years. Cyberpunk was also a absolute disaster when it first released. 2, 3 years later, 4 years later, now it's good, but I feel like that damage could have been avoided. And I know that yes, people would be disappointed if CD Projekt Red delayed it for a year or so just to make it. But I feel like it's better to take that risk of delaying it to make a better fully fledged product than to just release it in the state that you've decided to release it in. Psychological hurt. Well, you sure you don't want an excuse to put him in a space jacket? I mean, he doesn't even he does not need a reason to be put in a straight jacket. That darling adorable bean always looks adorable in a straight jacket. What do you mean? Gameplay loop for Warframe gets so boring for me. I mean, I'm I don't mind a grind. I don't mind a grind. I've done Bosjo in Final Fantasy 14. I've done a Eureka back in Final Fantasy 14 when that was 6.5. Sorry, 3.5, something like that. And I'm totally fine with that. As long as the grind is rewarding enough to continue that grind, then yeah, that's totally fine. But if it's like you're bashing your head against a brick wall until you finally get like the tiny drop, the tiny ultra rare super secret drop, then fuck it. It's not worth my time. The other 4 pairs of tights and a lavender leotard got here today, so shiny and stretchy, made of 100% love. Oh, can't wait to see you in there. Need to finish Endwalker. I need to start Endwalker. I also need to finish the shitty patch quest line for Endwalker. I feel like that's just going to be like that's just going to be like a escape spam fest at that point. Like I think it was like 1/4, maybe even half of the way through the Mandible relic weapon quest line. Like that was the most annoying part about Endwalker. Like Endwalker main story quest, raids, dungeons, and then the level 80 dungeons and the trials and that. Absolutely peak. Quest lines and stuff to do in the Endwalker patches, apart from the raids and the trials, mid. Absolutely mid. Valley Twins BGM, I tore them up earlier today using my dailies. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Gonna be hard to follow up the fabulous story that was Endwalker's main story. I honestly, yeah, that is fine. But I feel like they could have done better, even with like, absolute fucking peak cinema. Although honestly, for me, Shadowbringer's story was a little bit better than Endwalker's. Only just a little bit. I know it's definitely hard to come, to follow up from Endwalker because that's the big crescendo of like 10 years worth of storyline coming to a close. But I feel like they could have done more with those patch quests, like much, much more, First I thought them was hella annoying, now it's not so bad. Oh, hell yeah. Gonna be locked in latex? Always, darling. Always, darling. Also, hello, LT, darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Mistress Monday. Welcome on in. Always candy. You should always be locked in latex. I need to be let out to actually, like, either, sleep, or if you can sleep in latex, then good for you. Just let out every 10 minutes. 10 minutes every 24 hours to actually shower. Yeah, I think that's the best treatment for you. Been really addicted to Orcs Must Die Death Trap with my friend recently.
Time to take a piss.
I gotta get up. Gotta get up. I need to check out Orcs Must Die. Because, like, it seems to just come into my peripheral vision every now and again and then drop off. And I'm like, okay, maybe I should give this a shot. maybe I should actually look into it, delve into it, and see what it's all about, you know? Like, everything that needs to be done. I mean, as long as it's not tower defense, maybe I'll get on with it. Not much of a fan of tower defenses, don't know why. Keep your music list full? Thank you, thank you. Recognize the surprising amount of music being played in the stream? Hell yeah. I have not been looking through. I've been, like, skipping most of the stuff that stream management has been saying with, like, "Oh, now add this to the playlist," because I wanted to see if there's a mystery. Wanted a mystery for me, yeah. Sort of outside looking in for Payday 3 since I hadn't played it, but man, I wish it was baked better. Honestly, yeah. Yeah. Uh, Starbreeze did not cook. Overkill Overkill did not cook that bitch. That is like raw dough sitting on a lukewarm radiator cooked. Like, and even if they're trying to, like, better the game over the course of like multiple years and that, I feel like a lot of gamers, especially a lot of gamers feel or resonate with my resentment to companies just being like, okay, we're just going to release this early access state game and call it a full release, and you're just like, nah. And I know, yes, nothing will pale in nothing will pale in comparison to Payday 2. But they could have pulled their finger out a little bit harder and made something better. Or made what they made a little bit better. So happy that they pushed back the release of AC Shadows to the end of this year, early next year. I mean, I'm not much of a. I played Assassin's Creed 1 way back in the day, and I enjoyed it. But unfortunately, Ubisoft, I think one of the reasons why is not because of the people screaming, "Oh, woke this, woke that." No, fuck that, fuck them. They're weird people. They're weird people. They smell weird. They taste weird. And anyone who pushes that type of agenda should just be laughed at and ignored, like literally laughed out of the fucking room. I think just people are just fed up with the slop that AAA developers have been pushing out, and Ubisoft is definitely one of them. I need to watch some of the stuff that Bellion and News have been pushing out, because he does daily news stuff about what's been happening in like the gaming industry and such. And there's been a pretty prominent pattern with what's been happening in the past 2 weeks. And its gamers have gotten absolutely fucking fed up with AAA developers, and the AAA developers are losing money, and they are fucking panicking. And honestly, I love to see it, because it's shaking them up, which is perfect, because I think a lot of people have been fed up with the usual Ubisoft free roam slop formula for God knows how long. People are already fed up with, like, people have been fed up with the Call of Duty cycle for God knows how fucking long. Even myself. I don't know why I played. I don't. I want to say I don't know why I played Black Ops 6. I know why I played Black Ops 6. It was actually rather fun. Until Treyarch like shit the bed and put AI generated content into it. Good job. Good job. Yeah, that wasn't gonna bite you in the asshole, was it? Also, hello, Night, darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Mistress Monday. Welcome on in. Need to come closer, my adorable pander, my adorable wah. Get one for free. And not because I'm still like riding off the joy of possibly somehow fishing up that super rare in the simple fishing world. But yeah, hello, darling. Hello. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Welcome on in. Let's do the exclamation mark before making a capital S. There we go. I know my commands. One day, one day I'm gonna get a Bluetooth keyboard. One day I'm gonna get a Bluetooth keyboard. I need to get a cheap Bluetooth keyboard, stick it on my hand, and just be like beep beep boop, beep beep boop boop beep beep boop 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 slash shut up. I'm done. Speaking of stuff, Ubisoft went and made an NFT game or something like that. Oh yeah. Oh god, Fatal. I know the one you're talking about. So EP. Oh, just I think a comfy panda just wants to lie and just put their head. Just a little bit of a snooze. Just a little bit of a snooze. Hmm. Uh, what else we got? Uh, yeah, no. When it comes to Assassin's Creed, like I played the first one back way back in the day on the Xbox 360. Was actually kind of sated and was happy with what I played. Haven't played any Assassin's Creed ever since then. But honestly, seeing Ubisoft basically be like, okay, we're going to copy and paste the same formula over and over and over and over again with their free roaming sandbox games for the past 10 years. I'm just like, maybe if I just jump into any random Ubisoft game from let's say 2012 to present day, I would get the same experience from one game as I would from all games. The only one I want to actually play is the Watch Dogs series because I'm a fan of the movie Hackers. I like the movie Hackers, and I feel like with how Ubisoft did that, they probably captured that type of um sensation from it. I bet you right now that's probably one of the big inspirations for it, and sure, I'll give it a shot. But fuck, am I paying over £5 for that? Not because I'm a cheapskate, not because I'm a frugal cheapskate, but Ubisoft. But yeah, hello, Kai, darling. I'm doing very good. I'm doing good today. Doing very good tonight. Timing, hell yeah. I found it tastes pretty good, slow cooked in a crock pot with barbecue sauce. Like pork. I mean, the gammon's always tastes good with that. You boil a gammon for a good hour or so, it's gonna taste good anyways. But the young ones, I'm just kind of pitiful. I'm just take pity on, honestly. They'll one day learn in the next 5 or 6 years that their anger and hatred and resentment, and then unfortunately their vulnerability has been exploited just for pushing a narrative that is extremely fat. Anyways, I'm not Hassan Abi. Let's just let's just put a cork in that one. Um, Speaking of Ubisoft went and made an NFT game. Oh yeah, I know about that NFT game because the only reason that graced my social media feed was because one person broke the fucking game. Like somehow someone just broke that game and Ubisoft had to pull the game off the shelf because people got matched up with this person, they instantly won, and then that was it. No one else could do anything about it. So instead of like actually making it a better game, Ubisoft were just like, we're just gonna call us. It's fuck this shit, It's stupid. Watch Dogs 2 was really fun to me. I think I got it free from Epic Games. I think that must have been a drop like a couple of years back for Watch Dogs 2. I mean, that's the reason I got into Neo and Neo 2 was because Neo I claimed off of a free Epic Game Store game. It was free like 2 or so years ago. I claimed it and it sat in my inventory for so long. And then people were like, you should give this, like, people were hyping the fuck up over Neo 2. So I'm like, you know what? I'll play through the Dark Souls series, I'll play through Elden Ring, and then we'll give Neo a shot. And first of all, my first 2 hours were not pretty at all. I almost rage quit the game. I actually did rage quit the game over one boss. The second boss in the first game is a fucking nightmare, especially if you don't know specifically how to deal with it. And specifically if you're going into that game with a Dark Souls mindset, because Neo 2 is a different beast. Neo 1 and Neo 2 are different beasts entirely. Um, and if you go into Neo 1 with a Dark Souls style mind and a Dark Souls style play style, then you will get your shit wrecked multiple times and it will be less enjoyable. You need to basically wipe your memory of how to play Dark Souls to play Neo. And in Neo 2, even though Neo 1 was really, really good, story was yeah, it's alright. Story was alright. Gameplay mechanics fucking brilliant. And then Neo 2 fucking incredible. I love Neo 2. I still love Neo 2 to this day. It's fucking great. It's beautiful. Enjoyed 1 and 2 with its branches, middling feelings about 3, enjoyed Black Flag, no interest after that. I think people got, like I think the series peaked on 1 and 2, dropped around 3, Black Flag came out, and that's when Assassin's Creed peaked, and it's just been kinda downhill and just, like, meandering around the mid-saga for ages, you know? Oh, hello, Destin. Long time no see, darling. Hope you're having a marvelous Mistress Monday. Welcome on in. Ezio was fantastic. Sassy Italian I nearly read that as sassy Italian assassin sausage man. I don't know why. So many S's. Black Flag is a movie as a video game, and it feels so good. World feels so alive, and I especially loved how good and compelling of a character Ezio was throughout his entire life. I can't even read that name. Sorry, Red is one of the hardest, like, I don't know why. Red is like one of the hardest colors for me to read. Also, hello, boy, darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Monday. Welcome on in. Might have been me. What are you talking about, darling? God knows. At least it's good that it went downhill, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, every series has its ups and has its downs. You know, that's just how that's how game is. You know, that's how game series goes. There's always going to be like the good ones and the bad ones and the ones that are like the hidden gems. Or a person would win instantly. Wait, is in like that shitty Ubisoft NFT game? Damn. I remember the articles. I can't remember which game news site it was. Might have been. I know it definitely wasn't Kotaku because fuck Kotaku, but might have been Polygon somehow. I don't know why, but yeah. Oh wait, that's 3 years. I read that wrong. Yeah. Damn, 3 years. 3 years you've been following. Holy shit, that is so bloody long. Holy shit. Speaking of Souls, like Lies of P was such a good game, and it prepped me so good for when then I shotgun the entire Dark Souls series for 3 months. Honestly, yeah. I went straight in with Dark Souls 1. My history with Dark Souls is kind of interesting because everyone it was back when like Dark Souls slowly started to get into the public eye, and people were like, "Oh, this game is like ultra super hard," and you know everyone's having difficulty with it, and I was like, "Okay, cool." I bought it, didn't realize the whole point and shtick of it. Got my ass handed to me by the skeletons and then called it. And then one of my friends was like, "You know what? I'm gonna jump into the game with you and try and push you through everything." So I went through, started learning some super basic, simple stuff, and then we got to Anor Londo, and then we just kind of like dropped it completely. So I was in Anor Londo trying to figure out what the fuck I was supposed to do to progress and like do everything, and I was completely way out of my depth. So I was like, you know, what, fuck this, I'm gonna leave it. And then I came back to it like a year or so later, stuck to it, Smo and Ornstein took me 2 fucking weeks and 1 Smash controller to actually beat. Gwyn took me about a week. I think actually Gwyn almost took me a month to beat. And after I completed it, it clicked. It fucking clicked so hard. It was like the final Lego piece of like a Lego building, the final click of Gunpla parts coming together to make the mech, the knots going into the knots that a sub has been working on for months, going in with that nice satisfying pop. It was that type of a click. It was absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. And then I realized why people played this. Then I went into Dark Souls 2, still had an amazing time with it. And then was like super hyped for Dark Souls 3, and then played Dark Souls 3 when I had the money to buy it, and was absolutely enamored and satisfied with it. And just the whole series was just like my most favorite series of all time. So much so. Hello, Shadow Darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Monday. Welcome on in, darling. Welcome. But yeah, Liza P was absolutely fantastic. Liza P was really fun. I want to go back to Liza P. If somehow I get like oh god, that would be such a fucking mad run to do. Because I have done it I have put it down as an incentive in one of my subathons before, but doing a whole fucking marathon of the Dark Souls trilogy, one big fucking stream, all 3 Dark Soulses, plus or minus the DLC. And then having that marathon, but also being like, okay, for X amount of money raised, we will add another game to that. Starting off with like Liza P, Neo, that type of stuff. But the one thing that I'm afraid of, and I've realized this when going back to Dark Souls 1, is that after playing Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3 and other like more faster Soulsborne style games, Dark Souls 3 feels almost like going back to playing it first time, and I don't know why. Maybe I've gotten a little bit more aggressive with my playstyle when it comes to Dark Soulsborne games. Maybe I've gotten used to the speed increases and such like that, all that type of stuff, It's that type of like thing where you play like some of the other games in the series and then it's just like, okay, how do I go back to the original game after this, I mean, it's kind of like the same as like Talon had with Armored Core 6. They played Armored Core 4 first. They absolutely loved the pants off of Armored Core 4 and 4 Answer. Then Talon went to play Armored Core 6 and didn't like Armored Core 6 because of the slowdown and how the combat was in 6. Whereas me, I absolutely loved Armored Core 6. Even to the point where I haven't actually completed the third run through. Maybe we should just do that. Maybe we should just do like one weekend stream dedicated to just going through the all 3 run throughs of Armored Core 6. Going through burning the world, burning Rubicon, saving Rubicon, and then having that. I think it's a 5v1. I think one of the final bosses is a 5v1. And he's like, okay, cool. FromSoft, who hurt you? FromSoft who hurt you? But also, you know, fucking Night Rain coming out, Elden Ring as well is also, you know, Elden Ring and Shadow of the Erdtree going back to that. Also fighting post nerf Radan as well. Like fighting post nerf Radan. I mean, I fought pre nerf Melania. Never actually beat her, but like, you know, we beat post nerf Melania. How do I do this? There we go. What's my dailies? Oh, yeah, this fishing world has added dailies to this now, and I'm kind of like ready to wreck shit with that. Oh, we got an easy one today. Nice. Daily reset in 3 hours. Oh shit, we we ain't got time to fuck around yet. We ain't got time to fuck around.
Penis.
Also, hello, Buff Darling. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a marvelous Mistress Monday. Welcome on in. And what else am I looking forward? Well, Monster Hunter Wilds, definitely. Well, that's getting bought on payday. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Night Rain definitely on pre-order. I don't know what's going to be the case with Night Rain because it's going to be I think it's going to be a bit of a weird one because it's, you know, focused on multiplayer more, and I think it's going to be like more of the, you know, the seamless co-op experience that for people who don't want to mods Elden Ring, you know. But I can't wait to do like a playthrough with friends on that one. Could be a case that we dedicate a couple of VR Fridays just for playing Night Rain all the way into the early hours of the morning. Because I'd love to do that stuff with like Flare, Lumi, Little Wolfie. Like doing a full Shooting Stars playthrough of Night Rain, that would fuck hard, honestly. The fishing map, I love that place. I got back into it. But also I got very, very, very lucky. If you check the blue sky, and I did actually show this on the stream yesterday, I got very, very lucky on Saturday night. Won the jackpot in the video poker game in the Just Be Club while I was hanging around with the lovely Kincaid and Nikki Sleuth and a few other furry peoples and such like that on VR. And then went into Nilets, community night, and we were here for most of it. And I pulled out a super rare fish that was like 270 points. The second place on the board was like 250. You know, it was like I think the game was just like, okay, bet we're gonna beat that. And now it's just become my this has become my go-to comfort world now. Oh, mouthwashing. Actually, there's another one I need to go and check out as well, because like people have been hyping up mouthwashing for quite a bit. And I think I should definitely check it out. It sure is a bit of a horror. It is horror, but maybe, just maybe, it could be a horror that I could like be like I can stomach, you know. Also, speaking about games that have also caught my eye recently, Disco Elysium. Did you know Disco Elysium is now available on the Internet Archives? That is a golden koi. That's a crap. Never mind. That is a carp. 207 points. Jesus wept. Yeah, the Disco Elysium is now available on the Internet Archive for free. So, long story short, with the Disco Elysium and the history of Disco Elysium, the main developers got fucked over by the publisher, and it's so bad that the developer of Disco Elysium has had to set up a GoFundMe to get themselves out of like poverty and living out of their van. So you know what? I'm going to devise a little definitive way of buying Disco Elysium now that it's available in the Internet Archives. First of all, create an account in the Internet Archives. Secondly, go download Disco Elysium. While that is downloading, go find the developer's GoFundMe account, throw him $10, $20, $40, $80, whatever you can spare, and then play Disco Elysium. Haven't got a super rare yet, but I'll get one someday. Hell yeah. I think super rares start dropping at around level 25. But also, I don't know whether or not, like, I kind of like the non-linear way of leveling in this world. Because the way that leveling works is per catch, it's dealt, it's the XP is done per fish caught. And the way that's calculated is that it's dependent on rarity and points. So if you get like a trash fish, you'll only get like a little bit of experience. But if you catch like a super rare or rare, then you can expect your levels to go up by like 1, 2. Like the super rare I was at level 30 when I caught it. My my level went up from 30 to 39 just from that one catch alone. Yay! 5 fish that are 177.94 points or higher. Jesus wept. How many is that? That's worth 990 like tokens. What the hell? Also, okay, so possible consideration for the Metal Gear Solid streams. Oh my god, that's a massive bastard. Oh, only 117. Okay. Possible consideration for the Metal Gear Solid streams. I did actually download a PlayStation 3 emulator. So what I might do is actually get to the point that we were at on the original PS2 version and continue on the HD remakes with the backup that I have for the Metal Gear Solid HD collections. I think that's probably the better way of going about it. Although then again, the PS2 version does have a few Easter eggs that are absent from the HD remake, especially that like nightmare scene, the playable nightmare in the prison part of MGS3. So I would like to actually play that, but also that became an actual fully fledged game, but I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, Konami actually made an official hack and slash game, and they hid the demo. They hid a playable alpha build of it in Metal Gear Solid 3. I think that's one of the more cooler things that Konami has done. I'm in my overlay. What the fuck you want? Eesh. What fish is this? Truth. Truth. Give the fishy a kissy. Kiss the fish. Kiss it. Kiss it. I was supposed to throw that in the bucket. That's gone back in the water. Whoops. But no, this has become my new addiction for VR chat at this point. I think this is going to be the one that I end up spending most of my time in this week. So expect to be fishing during the Time Out Tuesday meetup tomorrow. Although that's dependent on whether or not I make it a VR chat meetup this time. It might just be a little Discord one, might be a movie night. I might just put it up to votes and see what happens. That looked like a piranha. Spinny, 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 whoop. Ah. Okay, my skill with like casting that out and then putting it back at the right time to put it into the fucking pond behind me, I think I should stop doing this. Fishing in any game is very addictive. Honestly, yeah, mood. Also saying about like fishing games in VR chat, there is someone who has made a working version of web fishing in VR chat. And I joined Laxi on I think I joined Laxi on Friday or Saturday, and she was playing it. Very interesting. It was a very good mock-up of it. Very, very good mock-up of it. It's quite basic at the moment. It's still a very good mock-up of like Paw Print Point and the web fishing game. So just waiting and seeing if they do any sort of updates. You know, being able to add more rarer fish or fish rarities and all that type of stuff. They've already added every like fish style in there. They've added, the freshwater collection, saltwater collection, the others as well, and such like that. Only heard about that one, never played about it. What, you haven't played wave fishing? Go get it. It's good. It will be your addiction for the next 2 weeks. I can trust you right now. But I'm waiting for like a VR chat game that's all about mining. Because when it comes to any sort of MMORPG, the two gathering classes that are always level that I will always do is fishing and mining. I leveled up mining all the way to cap in both Shadowbring, was it Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker. Same with gathering and Herblore. What is it? Woodcutting Herblore, whatever it's called. The other one in that I haven't done it with. I don't think I've done it with fishing in Endwalker yet. I think I kind of dropped it before I did that. Never did ocean fishing either. Yeah, I'm back. Had to prevent a horse from leaving my property on Mistress Yearns for the Mistress Yearns for the mines. Yeah, I wouldn't mind like something like a mining game that's a combination of like an AFK/idle game and like something that requires a little bit of activity. Having like the big ore, like having a world where it's like you start off in the middle, you have the big ore, and you start mining that to get resources. And once you have a little bit of resources, you can then start putting auto miners onto that one to gain base resources. Then you go out and you go into the mine shaft and you go deeper. You mine like more rarer ores and such like that, and then that's used to like level up your pickaxe and level up your resource gathering on the big ore, and then you keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. I mean, depending on how easy or how hard it is to make a VR chat one, maybe that's something I could probably look into. I mean, Udon's basically Scratch. Udon is based off of Scratch. So coding probably might be actually rather palatable for me then. 1:30. We got like these dailies make no sense. Like my third daily, the first time they dropped the dailies system was like slowly incremental of size. This one is just like your third one is now catch like basically high uncommon fish or rares or super rares. That's it. You have no other way of doing this. I have less than a third chance to catch a rare. Like uncommon is easier right now, but even so. What is the deficit and what is okay? 990 points. There's super rare worms are worth 700, let's buy the super rare worms and just get this out of the way. 2 times SR rarity, so that puts my SR rate from 10% to 20%. So, hello, Kujin, darling. Hello, Mistress. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Monday. Welcome on in. Send you a photo of today's stretchy haul to look at later, not on me, just laid out on the couch. Gotcha, no worries. I'll have a look at that later, darling. I'll have a look at that after stream. Yeah. Even like wood cutting game would also be good. Wood cutting and gathering, just not like, not just like wood cutting, boring ass RuneScape style. Wood cutting, like actual like gathering herblore and such like that. So hello, Dylan, darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Monday. Welcome on in. Just gonna move the camera a little bit. There we go. Thank you. I got 30 catches of double super rare chance here, and I'm getting still commons. Wow. Getting newt. Is Mistress Monday, is it not? It is. It is. My darling mistress is in chat with me. Hell yeah. Why was that so heavy? 103 points, okay. Oh, actually, talking about that type of stuff as well. I might have just gotten my bed for my for when my mistress finally gets the house ready. Little were doing the human-sized dog beds. Human-sized dog beds for like £70. And if it wasn't for the fact I'm currently like poor as sin right now, I was tempted to go buy it. Actually, really tempted to buy the fucking human-sized dog bed. But no. Come on, how many more catches do I have? Can't get a super rare, can't even get a rare at this point, can't have shit in Detroit. Sounds like comfy? It is. Like, I know that one of my friends already has one. Because they are like they are very, very puppy coat. They are very puppy girl coded. They also have like a really, really nice pup gear as well. Like I'm very, very jealous and can't wait to see them in the flesh in that pup gear. But yeah, they ended up I linked it to them and I was like, oh yeah, by the way, I already got one. It's like, wait, you already got one? Yeah, my my housemate already got it. Kujin already knows who it is, anyways. But yeah, didn't know you two had that connection. Oh yeah, I mean, Kujin's been my mistress since like I think before May last year. Funny enough, like I'm pretty sure we've known each other for over a year now. Give me fish. Give me fish. Oh, fish. Hey, shaking the rod meta works. Let's go. 174. Hang on, is that 1 of 5? Is that finally 1 of 5? 177. Never mind. That shit off of me. Out of my hand. Right. Back to fly style. There we go. Oh man, if only you could change like certain like, you know, making the simple fishing game mode more complex by adding fly fishing styles into it, so you can change between like just doing like normal. Huh? Oh. Ow, my
Has
eyes.
been a member of the Hedonists Resort for 7 years. Hawa.
Hawa, hello. Hi, kitty. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Monday, and thank you very much for the sub for 7 months in a row, darling. Welcome back on into Lost Tapes Club. Hope you enjoy your stay. Let me just try and remember what that name says. Give me one moment. Let me go and translate. Please let me translate. I just heard the reel go off. Okay, we'll just put that down there. Let's go and translate quick. With some Chinese streamers, so I set the spade name. Ah, gotcha. Sorry, this one. Actually, thank you very much for the sub for 7 months in a row, darling. Welcome back onto the Lost Tapes Club. Hope you enjoy your day. Actually, adorable kitty. Just Aki Bayashi, but with an added character to make it 3 characters long. Ah, gotcha. Hello, Berserker darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a wonderful, marvelous Monday. Welcome on in. Hello, Tyler as well. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Monday. Also, good to see. It was great to see you not last night, Saturday night as well, Tyler darling. Kind of confuzzled last year, yeah. I mean, we've been friends in VR chat for like longer. I swear, like I remember. I think it was like October, November last year. Sorry, not last year. 2023. Like around that time, I think that was when I joined VRFF. So I was friends with Ode, and I was friends with Arwen for a few months before that because of like the confuzzled VR portal and such like that. And then she got me into the Hypno group as well as VRFF, and then I met Gordon and you. Yeah. One large reedy rod you're handling. Wrong stream, darling. Wrong stream. Wrong side. Display name overwrites it in English streams, which I did not know. Yes, it does. Yeah. Watching some Chinese streamers, so I set my display name. It's just Aki Bayashi with an added character to make it 3 characters long. Ah, gotcha. Much longer the other stuff really got going then. Oh yes, no, like yeah, Confuzzled was that when everything Confuzzled last year was when everything got really going. And hopefully this Confuzzled puppy will get more playtime with their darling adorable Mistress Kujin. Mm-hmm. Wish I could bag myself a mistress or realistic mistress bag and hey, you never know. Sometimes it just happens. Fate has a weird way of working things out, you know. Just got a clip before you got MGS3 running on your last stream, but it's still lurking and peeking. How did it go? We got to we saved Sokolov. We got to the first appearance of Ocelot. VR redeems are off, are they? Hang on. I might have disabled a few to get. Hang on, I'm having fish issues. I'm having a fishing problem. There we go. Some of them should be working. Oh, reward is temporarily unavailable. I might have to change that. It's nice chilling and chatting. Yeah. It's weird how things ended up working like that, you know? You have fish use, damn it. It's a plush cat? Yeah, it's a plush cat and a pool toy cat. That one of the first that got the clown infection from me and then made their own avatar be clown. And hello, Jed, darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Mistress Monday as well. Welcome on in, darling. Damn, have I been only going for like less than 2 hours? It felt longer. It feels longer. That is Aki's name that I just ended up almost submitting to the ad media list there. There we go. He meow. Vibing with my trash can love song. Yee. Benedict, I do need to speak to you at some point about a user which is in your group. Send me a DM. Send me a DM. I will always pick up my DMs after stream. Don't you worry. One, it saves you from forgetting, but two, it also means that I will get to it. Because like as soon as you said that you have something to tell me about a user in a group, I'm like, okay, this is probably not going to be good, but I'm ready for it. But also, I feel like I know like at least one or two names that you may end up talking about, but that's not for stream. Yeah, that is for DMs rather than stream. Ish. That went in the waterfall, and I don't know where my bobber's gone. There it is. Would be amazing grab for my ADHD. Oh, hang on. Maybe there's a little bit more I need to read on that one. I want to learn Blender and make my own black harpy model someday. Oh yeah. You need to stream for longer, like 63,000 channel points longer. Would be amazing grab, mate. I mean, true. Hell yeah. Right about life surprising you on Saturday night. I got to know two people who my insecurities made me believe would never be interested. One of them quite intimately. Hell yeah.
That I have bonitis. Time to take a piss.
Who's looking out for my health? Oh, it's Clay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because actually, Berserker, you were at Kennel. Was it Kennel Club after dark? I think it was Kennel Club, wasn't it? Last weekend. Also, Kuzian. Another thing that we need to try and sort out. Actually going to animals. Need to sort out going to animals soon. I say soon, at least this year. I do want to see what it's like, but also playroom. Playroom? Oh boy, I'm gonna regret that. I'm gonna regret bringing that up now. I was like, oh god. And don't forget, Cisco, I can give you a day off when I want. Oh yeah, true. That's the one I was at Animals 2 weeks prior. Yeah. So I remember you telling me on that. Telling me all about what you got up to in that on another platform where I stream on, but I can't really talk about on here because Twitch doesn't like it, and Dan Clancy has a heart attack every time that every time that they look at that thing. There we go, got it a little bit closer. Yeah, first of all I need to remember to register for animals, as in like register for a membership, because that's how things work with those types of events, which I didn't even realize was a thing for those types of events. I only thought it was just because, like, I thought it was mainly for like a members bar, like Berserk will know this one, but like the Eagle Club or the Eagle Bar in Manchester. Funny enough, I like one of the weekend, like a couple of years back when I discovered about the Eagle Bar, I actually wanted to go in and like have a drink, see what it's like, and that type of stuff, but turns out it's like you need to buy membership, but also it is like strictly men's only, which I'm like, that's going to be a problem. I have two trans girls. I have two lovely trans girls in my party for that weekend. So it's like, also the membership was like 15, anywhere between 15 to 25 pounds per year, which great if I was going to be a regular, but um for just like going in there for like a pint or two, maybe hanging out for a couple of hours more in there, not so much, you know. I know the Eagle. Yes, I thought you'd know the Eagle. I thought you know the Eagle. I feel like most mank furs, or most furs in that area know of the Eagle Bar. Can't imagine being with you there, going up to all those cuties I know and saying, "Have you met Siska?" Although it depends, like, I would have to be like my friend Arwen with regards to that, like have like proper a proper gear set to go in. I think we're getting closer to that target of 5 fishes over 177. 2 out of 5. Jesus wept. Yeah, I need to like check if all of my latex is in good condition as well, because I have not worn anything for quite a while. I have not worn my latex gear in quite a while. I think the last thing that I wore was the Nulge pants like 4 or 5 months ago. I should change that. I really should change that. But I just haven't had the motivation to put it on. It's weird. You know, someone who prides himself for being the premier latex mistress of Twitch and doesn't actually wear latex IRL. Hmm. A lot of fishing, exactly. Staring at my video games and I have no idea what I want to play. Honestly, that's mood. Change that right now. Latex is so goddamn sexy. I know. You know, I'll change it in VR. Change that right now in VR, easy. It's that conundrum of who wants to wear latex? Yes. Who wants to put on latex? No. You know? There we go, much better. That's a start, of course. I have to look at some of the preset clothes on this model and see which ones I can latexify and which ones I can keep as like normal, like cloth/tech wear, because yeah, need that. I'm a bit less keen on the ego after my orientation expanded. I mean, that's understandable. Come on. There we go. Oh, that was worth it. That's a blue boy. Barracuda 193. Could have been bigger, but I'll take it. Especially bulges and expressing curves of certain parts of latex. Oh yes, you are. You know exactly. You know exactly. I don't even mind if they extenuate the bulges when it's latex or the curves and such. I feel like that makes it a little bit more hotter in my. Also knowing that I think that my mistress also has gotten her first piece of latex in the last 5 or 6 months also, is like, I need to see you in it, please put it on. Send you the DM? Yeah, no worries. I'll check that in a moment. No, I'll check it while I have the time. Oh. I say check it. Gonna stick another one of my songs on the playlist. What is that one on? Oh, message request. I'll be honest, I've only just seen the message preview and I already feel like I know who you're talking about, but I'm not gonna talk about that directly right now, even though I am a Virgo. I do love a bit of the cat, just a little bit of cat. I can't help it, I'm a virgin. I mean a Virgo. Yeah. I as soon as that came to my attention, Jed, I assumed it was that one person, which we'll have a chat about that off stream. Definitely need to have a chat about that off stream because yeah, kind of in a rock and a hard place with that one. But again, neither here nor there. Bish. It's like being dive bombed by stink bugs. If it is the one thing that can safely stay, life would be better without. Keep the name blank for now. Talk off stream. Hi, no worries, no worries. No problem. Why does my reel want to get stuck? There we go. Like, you're doing it too fast. You're doing it too softly. I'm like, I'm trying to do it as fucking as much as I want. Ah, fuck. Where the fuck did that one go? It is now behind me. That's fine. I need more Malice Miser in my life, actually, saying that. You know? It's like, how influential was this Japanese band in the mid-90s that only released, like, 2 albums, and was only, like, a group for, like, 3 years? Well, it spawned, basically, the genre and aesthetic known as Visual K, and, basically pioneered it, and has been an influence for such for all the way until today. And then the TikTok kids got a hold of it. It's like, this is fucking cool. I'm like, yeah, this is actually pretty fucking cool music. Just don't ruin it, please. Do not ruin it. Tumblr has already ruined so many things for me in the past 10, 15, almost 20 years. Please don't. Actually, no, 15 years is probably more accurate. There we go. So it did such a massive, like, strong cast. Where did it end up? Literally just 2 inches away from the dog. Like literally 2 inches away from the dock. There. See where the fishing line is? Down. It's like doing, like, a Yakuza cutscene aesthetic style of a cast out, and it's just like, where did it land? Yeah, just 2 inches away from me. Slight issue with that. I've run out of water, so the only hydration I can really do is Monster. And what time is it? Okay, I'm okay. As long as I don't have any more past 10 p.m., I'll be fine. Because then I will, like, either have trouble sleeping or just will be up until like 1, 2 a.m. But I'm trying my best to be better at that. Oh, and was trying to figure out whether or not the caffeine kicked in or if it's just the tracking shit in itself. I think it's the tracking shit in itself because all I saw, because
And before that wolf eats my grandma, give that wolf a banana.
God damn it. There are multiple people that would do that wolf, but also multiple people that would like to be that wolf. Grandma grandma pajamas and all. Hi, Caddy. No. Anything 18 plus of it this week? Possibly, maybe. Time out Tuesday, tomorrow, 9 p.m. UK time. Yeah. Got to double check as well. We're gonna try. I might leave the. You know what? We might just do 2 trials of it, of the verified 18 plus lobbies. See where we get with that. Also, hello, Dashy darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Mistress Monday. Welcome on in.
Is it supposed to be doing that?
Yeah, it's like his whole shtick.
Alright.
Sometimes I end up forgetting what redeems I have on this channel because I forgot that was a redeem and I thought that something was happening in this world and I thought that the devs were playing a fucking nasty trick on me. No, it's someone in the fucking chat redeeming something that I haven't heard in like a month or 2. Thank you, Sally, for making my pants a little bit more moister than they were 5 minutes ago. Where the fuck is that one going? I always do the dance to this song. Down. Considered myself straight until I was almost 24, came out as gay, but mostly attracted to femboys, then had non-binary and trans partners, and now I'm really not sure what I am, but no, exactly, I can't be asked trying to come out again, as it's not exactly gay to everyone, just become pansexual, that's what I did. Trust me, when it comes to that, like, sexuality, like, labeling, I just chose pansexual because I'm lazy, but also it's just true. Like, I definitely have an aversion to cock. Definitely like a bit of sausage. But it's definitely that point of, like, you know, it's that weird bisexuality trope of, like, I like 5 women and then every other man. Or, like, vice versa, where it's like, I'm bisexual, like, 5, but a lady being bisexual, it's like, I like 5 guys, but, like, I love women. So, that type of shit. I think I got that stuff from Tumblr, funny enough, and I probably should drop that type of facade. But, whatever.
Banana.
Got ads, so don't know if you read my little story. God damn it, the ads hit at the least opportune times, don't they? Thank you, Twitch. They also snoozed twice as well, and snoozes twice. It's like, okay, when is the ads gonna hit? Wrong time while I'm replying to someone who doesn't have a sub. Please give that man a sub. No, not that type of sub. I think he's already eaten. Don't give him an Italian BMT, you dingus. How long have I been in this world? I've gone from like level 47 to level 49. I still have like a few double super rarity catch baits still going as well. But it should be doing numbers. Oh, okay. It's like I saw my mistress online, and she's like, "Where are they? They're in the pain. They're in the Thunderdome. They're in the pain train. They're in squad gym. They're doing their exercises." Which I could jump into. Could, but fishing. There we go. Ads are done. You are free from hell. Come on. I even put the methane boost back into that one. You know, you deserve something better than a comment on that. Jesus wept. Love when the ting breaks. Hello, darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Mistress Monday. Welcome on in, darling. Love when people complain about exactly how many ads they get when it's set time frame and not accountable. Yeah, it's a set time frame. The way that I do it is I run 3 ads, no, not 3 ads, 3 minutes of ads every hour. If I could, without having like the possibility of pre-rolls just playing, I would make it just ad-free. Playback pause because your account's being used in another location. Bull fucking shit. Fucking where? Stream elements. Fucking where? It ain't. There we go, thank you. Okay. But yeah, no, as I was saying as well, as I was reading your comment out, like, I mean, the sexuality labeling of what you do is kind of like loose anyways. Whatever you like is whatever you like, you know? For me, I just go with pansexual because, like, I don't care what you have downstairs. As long as you have a good personality and somewhat a little bit kinky, then I'm good. But also, I just have a very, very, you know, very quite a strong attraction to sausage. Let's just say that. Who doesn't like it? Who doesn't love a good cock? And I'd say me being like, just go with the basics, just be like, yeah, just call yourself pansexual. It's fine. So what about bisexuality? They're kind of same, but whatever fits your way done. As long as you're not using it as a way to hide your transphobia, then use whatever label you feel is correct to you, you know? Sorry, something got my rod excited. Shart. Is this the blow high? Is this the black hash from the IKEA? It is the black hash from IKEA. Black hash from IKEA. Meatball shart. I do the 1.5 every 30 minutes. Not sure how long people's attention spans are, although 3 minutes was what TV ad breaks at least used to be here for the US. Yeah, I think like 3 minutes is fine. I mean, if I was a little bit more structured on more micromanage my streams, I would actually just take an ad break. Like, take that as the time to have a nice little break for myself. But honestly, I get so engrossed with I get engrossed with what I do, so I end up just keep on going through the ad breaks. But the only problem is like half of the time it'll be like the ad break will hit when I'm talking about something interesting, and that is always a bit of a pain in the ass, both for the viewer and both for myself, because there'll always be something that I'll talk about, and it's like, oh, this is actually going to be quite interesting to talk about. But unfortunately, only the people who have like subscribed or have Twitch Turbo are actually going to hear this, you know? Good about to pass out? Oh, darling. Well, at least I'm laying down, so at least you have a bed. I mean, like 1.5 minutes every half hour might actually work better, but I feel like the ad break should just be treated at a time where you can just like, you know, put the tab on mute, go and grab, you know, go and get yourself refreshed, stand up, stretch your muscles, go grab a drink, go take a piss, or like go sort out one bit of like one tiny chore. Like it could be, washing up a few dishes, putting a bit, putting laundry in the washing machine, taking your plates and cutlery out of your bedroom and putting it in the kitchen, that type of stuff. News about, see what's going on. I wonder if making a new instance where technically just make a new instance as Friends Plus and just see what happens tonight. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's make a remake the new instance. I want to do these. I want to do these. Change from I plus to F plus. There we go. Yeah, even though this world has been out for like quite a long time already, especially in VR chat time, I think this is going to be my flavor of the month until something actually like. Actually, no, I've got like 3 flavors of the month at the moment. I've got the Idle Cube game world. I've got what's the other one? I've got Idle Cube. I've got Elite RNG world, and I've got this one. Out of all of them, I think this is the most intensive one. But hey, if it works for me, it works for me. That's all I can, that's all I can wish for. But some things just like surprise me. I think that's the best part about VR chat is having worlds that just surprise you. Oh, wrong button. Forgot how to exit a menu momentarily. Excuse me. Wait, can I actually like cast this out again? To use that to catch another fish? No, it actually goes all the way back down to the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna see if there's like catching trees in this game. Right, it's like, okay, so I catch the regular like bog standard common fish. Depending on what type it is, I could cast it out to catch like another bigger fish. Or like have a chance to catch another big. Actually, that would be an interesting thing. Because I think, didn't I know one MMO had that system? I think it might have been Final Fantasy 14, where you could catch a common fish and then cast out again with the fish attached to then catch another bigger fish. Or it might have been just a completely different game entirely that had a fishing mechanic. Or a fishing minigame. Ween. 173. I think we're getting close to that daily total. God, the dailies are brutal, bro. The dailies do be brutal. I know that bunny on my friends list. Hell yeah. I need to spend more time with them actually. She spread it and let me take a big sniff of that mahi. Fucking Christ. Every time that I get that fish, I am reminded of Dracula Flow. Why? I never actually watched like the latest one of him. Like the dude's been posting like shorts on TikTok. He did one about Balatro and he's got like a fucking custom vampire card printed out. He's like, we be smoking on that celestial pack. Oh god, I need to find that. Right, next fish, I'll find it. Play the audio. Wobble, 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 wobble. Wobbly, 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 wobbly. Let's do a fish, thank you. Get in the bucket. Thank you. Asshole. Asshole fish. Fish. Honestly, I feel like my first paycheck from the new workplace is going to last all of 2 weeks. It's going to be that meme of like getting paid bi-weekly where it's like, you know, being paid bi-weekly is like week 1 living like a monarch. Week 2 ice soup. Cuz like I have so much stupid stuff that I want to get and want to do. Like I want to try and make a batch of kimchi. I want to actually get sushi. I want to make some pork katsu curry again. Like just everything I want to do. I want to do everything. Here we go. Just gonna play the audio because I can't be bothered to like put the window capture. But here you go. Absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. Do you know they're trying to make a fucking Dracula Flow movie? You want to make some lobster? I honestly do. I've never actually tried lobster. I've never had lobster in my life. I've had crab. I've had crab. I've had uh I've had not mackerel. Mackerel is my favorite. I've had eel. I've had unagi. Unagi is actually really nice, actually. Made a seared tuna Saturday. I had smoked salmon sashimi for an appetizer. Oh god, don't even tempt me. Don't even tempt me. Like I was with oh, what's the fucking name? It slipped my brain. I see their face. I can't remember their name. Prominent furry streamer on Twitch, and they were talking about how they were gonna do a sushi night, and 1, instantly hungry, 2, instant craving for sushi, 3, had to add that straight to my list of things to do / buy once I get my first paycheck. Oh god, I've forgotten their name. The name slipped me. Black wolf with blue hair uses the Yin avatar a lot. Can't remember. My brain's gone. Nope, it's gone. Never had crab nor lobster, but I want to try both. Yeah. I want to try crab again. I want to actually have like proper crab, like, and you know, a crab that I get to, like a crab that's even just been broken down. I have the meat right in front of me. or just have the option to just break the crab or lobster down. You know, lobster is nice, good excuse to visit the in-laws up in Maine. That's another thing I really want to try as well. Like both crawfish and just seafood boil. Like I think it's just a. I think at this point, it's just a excuse to go to a Southern US furry convention just to go and get like a seafood boil and just good lobster. Lobster good. Lobster very good. I mean, that's probably a good thing that I live near the, live coast side at least, or at least near the coast enough where I could drive like an hour or so and be at the coast. Because there's probably a good few seafood restaurants, possibly pricey, but places where I can just be like, I want to get lobster. How much is lobster? Okay, we'll just get that. Do you have a good seafood boil place in town? Order will feed 3-4 people, but they're there, but it's about $80 to $100. So much crab leggies and shrimpies for that. Fuck it, I'll take it. I'd take it. I'd smash it. Although then again, that's for 3 to 4 American people, so that's probably about like I probably manage a quarter, and then that's it. I'm stuffed. Although tell a lie, I have had crab in the past. I had soft shell crab at a Chinese place like way back in early 2010s, I think. Like I spent New Year's Eve with my aunts and uncles one year, and we went to a Chinese restaurant, like a quite a posh upmarket Chinese restaurant, and that was the first time I actually had like tiny, like small soft shell crabs. Actually, really nice. Can't remember what like sauce they cooked it in or whatever it was, but it was. I remember it was very nice. And I think that restaurant still exists. Not too sure if they still do that. The soft shell crabs. That'd be great to find out if they still did. Just going there, I'd be like, I had these soft shell crabs when I was a kid. I say kid, probably a teenager at that point. Yeah, having a seafood boil would be also nice. Oh, thank you very much for following, darling. Welcome on into the Lost Apes Club. Hope you enjoy the name. Speaking about fishing, I was going through my following list because I was trying to figure out who that person was that I was trying to remember the name. Nikki's Floof, that was it. Yeah, I bumped into Nikki last night. Not last night, on Saturday night. I would chill that person, honestly. It's a queen. It's a big bastard. What is it? I don't know. It's going in the bucket. 145 points. Never mind. Now I just want sushi. Thanks, chat. would it be possibly be a little bit wrong to just have a cash out listing on my phone to just be like Cisco goes and gets a nice meal for like 50 quid, and then depending on what like restaurants I find that I could go to, then it can just decide what I can go for, you know. Oh god, no, I'm just thinking of food that I want to go and get and places what I want to go to as well, because definitely want to go back up to London. Definitely want to do another fur meet. Definitely want to go back to another London fur meet, see how that's like evolved since the last time I went there. Probably not much, honestly, but still would be an interesting one to go to. Want to go to like the city, like an hour and a half, 2 hours drive away from me that has Popeyes, because oh god, Popeyes is fucking good. Like I absolutely love Popeyes. Like that was one of the best. That was like one of the best parts about the field engineering job was like if I got a job in that city, and it was like either one of my last jobs of the day, or I was there around like lunch dinner time, straight to Popeyes. The place also had a couple of really good, had really fucking good ramen place, and also a really good general Japanese food place as well, like a really good Japanese restaurant. Actually, no, that place has a couple of good Chinese, really good Japanese restaurants. One that I need to go back to because it's a sushi place, but it's like it is definitely an upmarket sushi place. But I remember going there way back, like 10, 15 years back, and having a sit down meal with a few furries there, and oh my god, I need to go there again. But the prices, bro, the prices. Also, to look at later, sent you the site for the crab boil place. Front page image made me hungry just by looking at it. Oh god, you're gonna fucking tease me with that shit. Holy shit. God damn it. Just making me want to go back to like Manchester for a week. Not for like actually mainly for tourism reasons, but also just to try out a lot of the fucking food places out there as well. Like central Manchester was really fucking good for food places, honestly. I also might have to do another pub crawl as well because there's some other interesting bars that also have popped up as well. Hello, Marshmallow Darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Mistress Monday. Welcome in, darling. Yeah, I feel like there might be a possibility for another birthday weekend this year, which, oh god, this was supposed to be the year for me saving money. Shit, I think that's down the shitter at this point. What is that? Confuzzled, possibly TwitchCon Rotterdam, possibly a Kigurumi meet either in Christmas time or Easter time, possibility of Possum as well as animals as well. Also, hello, Guy, and hello, RV, darlings. Welcome in. Your marvelous Monday. Welcome. Possibility for virality? I'd guarantee. Guarantee. As long as I don't fucking die of an illness like how Silver ended up, it's a yes. And this time I don't have to worry about like working over the weekend for virality and having a fucking mental breakdown during that time as well. Because yeah, that happened with my old workplace. Now when virality hits, that's probably going to be the time when I'm just like constantly in VR. So like when virality ends and Cisco says I'm burnt out on VR chat for the time being, we're doing gaming streams for June and July, you know exactly that virality has caused that. I'm gonna drag 2 people in with me. Hell yeah. I mean Axel's on staff for virality. I got a couple of other people who I know are also on staff for virality. I might have to ask a few contacts and see if we can do a virality giveaway. And if we can't do it for free, fuck it, I'll just take some money out of my own wallet and buy a few tickets on the side and just do giveaways. Hello, Goth darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Mistress Monday. Welcome on in. I'm doing pretty good. Literally, you've just spent half of the stream fishing. It's kept the mind busy. But also, like, only because of, like, the last week or so, this fishing world has been my, like, hyper-focus. I don't even know what the level cap is in this world. I think it might be level 50. And I'm already at, like, what, 3/5 of the way to level 50 already now? I'm, like, level 49. Okay, doing listen to music. I got you, no worries. By the way, if you do have a song request, feel free to pop it in chat, !SR, and a space, then the YouTube link that you wanna music to. Wiggle rod, maybe yet. Super rare. Lucky wiggle. I know that chat likes the wiggle there, Rod. They wash me. Damn, only a common. Tiny shard. That's 84 points for a shard, damn. We go here. Put that there. Cover the camera with the rod. That's always a good positioning, Cisco. Good job. Careful you don't want to catch a piranha. It might bite you on your toesy. Nah. I've already caught a lot of piranhas anyways. They go straight in the bucket. They couldn't even afford the privilege for that one, unfortunately, darling. They just go straight in the bucket. Would you say it's a young example of the species, perhaps a newborn? What do you mean? A little bit closer. There we go. Okay, now we have the optimum strategy. Woo. Do. Oh god, have we gotten to that point that point in the chat talking talent tree that I've gone into, like, referencing Tim and Eric, great job. God damn it. I actually should watch that series. Same with what is it? I think you should leave with Tim Robinson, I think the comedian's called. You know, the one comedian famous for, like, the fucking drive-through one of them shouting like 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 shake, that guy, yeah. Like, he got like a whole Netflix series. I've only watched like half of the first episode, and I watched that with Gordon and Mistress Kujian, and I think they were either just too tired for the madness of it, but I did see like a lot of like concerned looks. You know what? If there is going to be a demand for like those commands, then sure, fuck it, why not? It's probably easy enough to implement those types of commands anyway, so. Oh, 3 steps ahead. I haven't listened to this stuff in ages. Holy shit. I feel like Agent Angel has a good concern. Look, honestly, yeah. Like, I don't know if it's just because of the edit. Because I'm pretty sure it's an edit of the Yin avatar, right? But also just the concern look on like that Vixen edit is just like, yeah, that is perfect. Absolutely perfect. I didn't even hear that one go off, by the way. Green Mahi Mahi, not even over 150 points for a cringe. I guess it's because it's not on size, just on random generational points rather than like random sizes and such like that. Oh, Cisco. No. Just don't hug me too hard. You'll make me fart. Okay. Unless you want that, then sure. Okay. Actually, speaking of farts as well, I need to one of my friends, Abby Skunk or Abby Sitter, has been doing like videos on YouTube talking about like certain sectors in the BDSM metacosm. She's done one. Oh, what's the one she did? She's done one about like dominant submissive. She's done one. Actually, no, she's done one about brats, and she's done one a couple recently about ABDL as well as Findom. I need to actually go watch those because the brat one was actually quite informative, honestly. Especially with dealing with like people who unconsensually come into like comment sections and start being unnecessarily bratty, and it basically kind of turns like a comment section or a reply thread in a social media place into kind of an uncomfortable situation, you know. But she she gave some really good interesting suggestions and ways to deal with that, which was actually really insightful. Not that I've had to deal with that myself, but definitely some other stuff that we had to deal with as well. Because I was talking and I made a tweet about this a few days ago because I was kind of curious about it. So hello, snappers, darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Monday. Marvelous Monday. Welcome on in, darling. Makes this go explode into confetti. Don't do that. You'll end the stream early. God damn it! I just want to go for at least. I want to go for 3 hours. Need to go for 3 hours. Hey, chap. Do you want a gummy? You want a gummy? Yeah. Go on. Eat. Go on. One bite only, okay? One bite each. We've got to make this share around you all, okay? My song playing? I don't know. Oh wait, it's still on the mix that I put on. This is 5 minutes later. 5 minutes left of the mix I put on, and then it'll be your song. Don't worry. For some reason, the the stream elements bot has lied and said that yours is playing like now, like 5 minutes ago, and it was still on like the mix that I put on. So don't worry, it will play. Don't you worry. Although, well, we're actually 2 minutes 45. So what I might do is actually skip. I might skip my song and be like last orders for song requests, so that if we go through we can go through as like many if you put them down, as long as it's like, you know, as long as the total value, as long as the total time of all of the songs hits 15 minutes, and yeah. Also, snappers, thank you very much for the follow, darling. Welcome on into the Lost Tapes Club. Hope you enjoy this day. You seem cool, Bleb. Have a follow. Oh, thank you very much, darling. Thank you. Just needed a bit of GABA to wake myself up, that's all. But also, like, the mix previous to this one I was listening to that one constantly on Saturday night. Just because it was enough energy to keep me, like, up and going until, like, 4 a.m. Because Friday, I was fucking shattered. Friday I did my VR stream. It's like awesome, cool. We'll spend the rest of the night in VR. I got to about like 1 a.m. Actually, no, I got to about 12:30 and I was like literally falling asleep in VR. I ended up having to call it a night at 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, shit, where have all my energy gone? But also, I just remembered that I also now have a 9 to 5. Sure, it may be less intensive than the previous jobs I've had, but damn. It do be like that, though. But also, I'm just like trying to pull a rare or a super rare that's like over 200 points. I'm getting I'm at 3 out of 5 of my daily, and I have 1 hour 37 minutes before that expires. Might be in a little bit of dire straits right now. Like, Cisco's still up at 2 a.m. What have you been doing, Cisco? I've been fishing in VR again. I'm sorry. Fine. Even the smaller, like, common fish still add to my XP, but the one thing that I need is like any fish that is like over 170 points, something like that. 177 points. I need 2 more of those, and I'm getting nothing right now. The luck has run out. The luck has died down, and nothing. Okay. Oh, we got a green. 156. Nowhere fucking near, Jesus. It's experience. Then we hit the level cap, and it's just like down all downhill from there. Although then again, I remember doing this well back when it was just like there was no rarities. It was just like the points equated to size, and I caught every fish that was required. And it was mainly not even rarities were a thing of that. It was just basically you had chances to catch certain fish every time that you you cast it out. Only you soon then, or your luck will be back. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, this is your one now. Way to bring back the mid 2000s scene rock style here, Dan. not mocking your taste, honestly. It's actually rather welcome. I don't think I'll even hit the requirements for the third daily quest at this point. I'll hit 50 even before I hit that quest. Before I hit that quest requirement. This is another reason why Atlas needs a new major patch. Save Cisco from the fishing addiction to then give him an addiction to Furry Fantasy Star Online 2. A new song a few weeks ago. From what I'm aware, they're a new band. Ah, okay, gotcha. Although, with regards to like everything tonight, I'm probably gonna finish up stream, drop by my mistress, say hi, get the snuggle, get the praise and the snuggles, and then probably call it a night. Or it could be a case that they finish up before they finish up just as I finish stream, and it's just like, okay, cool. Now they can come here. I don't have to switch files on, nothing. What sounds like old school Paramore vibes? Honestly, yeah, this does sound like old school Paramore. So it's like the old school, like the old mid to late 2000s kind of scene rock in a way. I have 2 more snoozes. Oh, how generous, Twitch. I thought I already used them. I thought I still only had 1 left. No, I have 2 snoozes. I'll take those. Or at least I'll take 1. I thought that was a new rarity. Turns out it was just snow around this area. Need to add at least one of my favorite bands in the list. Oh god. Okay, so we've gone from scene rock to Europop, and I'm pretty sure we're going to go back to scene rock now after this song, right? Actually, no, it's Caramel, so it's more Europop. Oh god. We're going back in. Well, I was actually saying that we went all the way back in time to the 90s with the Gabba, and then we went all the way forward to the 2000s with the rock, and then we're going back to the early 2000s, late 90s with the Europop here. Oh my god. I feel like we're slowly approaching the time of when the song request queue will just evolve into just absolute like school disco cheese. I don't know whether or not I should be excited or incredibly fucking scared. I feel like once that happens, either the ban list will stay the same or it'll just get like 10 times bigger. Yeah, no, I am like a centimeter or 2 away from level 50. Like literally less than an inch away if you're for the Americans out there. Old school, here's old school song. Oh boy. I mean, what time? What runtime do we have? We have about 5 minutes of the stream to go. Oh, I missed a fish. But I'm pretty sure if I pause some requests and then go back to it at a later date, I think the queue stays the same unless I do something to break that queue. Oh bollocks. Oh bollocks, we got fish. It's a small little shitter. Fucking Shania Twain. Oh my god. Yeah, alright. I feel like we should start doing themed song request nights on stream just to see what happens, see how good or see how diabolical they get. I think it might have inspired that, but I don't know whether or not we'll actually get to it. Because I usually only go for 3 hours unless I get like stuck into a really good flow, or I get into the groove of a game, and if I don't have anything the day after, you know. Because I can see myself doing that with Metal Gear Solid. Oop. I can see myself doing that quite a bit with Metal Gear Solid, especially like, actually no, with all the mainline games. What am I talking about? I can see myself straight up like doing 6-hour streams on Sundays and Saturdays, starting early as I can and finishing as late as I can. Just blasting through those fucking games. Just so that I can have enough time to appreciate the game more, appreciate the story, take in more of the story, and also just yap over the story as we usually do anyway, so. Oh, that was a trash fish. How much do I get? 2.68 experience. Not even worth it. And the song title translates as "What is your name?" Ah, okay. Just before discovering metal music, I grew up jamming to share Shania Twain steps. Yeah, I think that's most kids in the 90s. I think that's most kids in the 90s and 2000s, darling. I think the first album I ever owned was Shaggy's first album. You know, the guy who did It Wasn't Me and Angel. Yeah, I owned his album. And I think the next one was The Streets. Grand Don't Come for Free. And that got confiscated because my parents found out the lyrics about it. Found out about the lyrics of that fucking album. Blinded by the Light, I'm pretty sure was all about taking ecstasy. And also just having a song that's just named I'm Such a Twat. Yeah, no. Listening to that as like a 12-year-old kid, yeah, no. Yeah, I gotta find out who I want to go and say hi to with the raid. I think Riku's streaming, and I'm like, oh, tempting. I'll have to have a look for my list. Oh, I did something special for dinner tonight. To be honest, oh, what did you do? What did you do? Oh god, I'm so close to level 50. All right, the stream ends when I get level 50. I somehow get 2 fishes that are like over 177 points. I think at this point I'm probably going to have to cut my losses and not go for the daily. Yeah, Nubians. I think a Nubian stopped streaming about an hour or two ago. One day. One day we'll get to raid them again. You never know, just end up doing a collab stream with them, hell yeah. God. I absolutely love a noob. I love Aki. I love a Nubian Nomad. I also love Aki who's Aki Yabashi in chat as well, because they're absolutely adorable plush kitty. But no, Aki's a Nubian is so much of a sweetheart. I absolutely adore them. It's like alleviating the fears of like approaching other furry streamers in the spaces that I stream in has been such a weight off my chest, honestly. Oh, did I wish I checked who I raided recently as well, because Lucifer's streaming. I might go and rate them. End of sleep, good night. Night, Nora darling, take care. Hope you have an amazing night's sleep and hope to see you in streams in the future. Take care. Fish. Right in there. God, it is literally pixel. It's literally like 1 pixel thick to leveling up. I hate this. Just put my fucking rod down. God damn it! Come on. In. It is so close to leveling up. Holy shit. So fucking close. So close. Just hit me with a blue and call it a night. That's all I'm asking for. That's a green. That's it. That's level. Oh god, there's more than 50 levels. There's more than 50 levels. Right, one more for luck. Then we're gonna find a raid. Then we're gonna find a raid target. Get out of dodge. Can feel the bladder filling up. Snooze just as a precaution. Use my final snooze as a precaution because the worst thing I want to do is raid during a fucking ad break. Nope. Stab. Right, fish time over. Women fear me, fish fear me, men fear me. I live in my own in a cottage out in the sticks of the Cotswolds for my own safety and for the fuck. I live out in a small cottage 5 miles away from civilization out in the Cotswolds for my own safety and for the safety of humanity. Which was a headbanging emoji to show us metalheads. I mean, if you have 7TV installed if you have the 7TV extension installed in your browser, you do actually have you should have some access to some of them. For some reason, they're not showing up. Don't have personal emotes yet. Use custom emotes anywhere. Yeah, I already have them. I don't know why it's not showing up on there, but yeah, we do have 7TV emotes. Have a good night, Mr. Cisco. Have a wonderful squeaky dreams. You too, darling. You too. No, they're already tabbed. And you know what? We're gonna see if they're available to join up. If they're available to join, we're gonna do something. So, for those, we're gonna get the raid set up first. Hello, Nuke, darling. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a marvelous Monday. Welcome on in. 2 days ago was my birthday. Happy birthday, darling. I hope you had an amazing birthday. Hope you got everything that you wanted and more. Workers gave me a Christmas package last year, and it was filled with healthy vegan stuff, and it all had a jar of tomato soup, but it was no meat, no taste. It was just tomato based. It was just, I mean, it was just tomato soup. It was soup and tomato. That's it. That is tomato soup. It's just soup and tomato. How'd you get the soup? Well, you make soup and then you put tomato in it, and that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna say hi to Lucy. I'm gonna say hi to Lucifer. They are currently doing VR chat. And I got to meet them a few nights ago. And they're very, very lovely little beans. So let's go say hi to them. Yeah. But yeah. Stick it over 20. Over 20. Damn it, it's fine. But for those who watch a 5-minute whole stream, I'm gonna have to turn this down a little bit because I can't focus. But yeah, for those who watch a 5-minute whole stream, I thank you very, very much. Continued patronage is always very, very much appreciated. Thank you to all those who bid us up and donated for the whole stream monitor contribution. Never necessary, but always very, very much appreciated. I will be back on Wednesday for more Metal Gear Solid 3, so please stick forward to that. 7:30 PM UK time, same place, different day. If you want a reminder of when I go live, feel free to follow me on Blue Sky as well as join us on the Discord server. Very lovely, shiny, happy people on the Discord server. And we didn't have any raids today, which is totally fine. So that just means I get to skip part of my script. It's fine. But yeah, that's it for me for the time being. And I'm going to take a well-deserved rest and go and invade Lucy's game just for a moment to say hi. But for myself and all the Lost Tapes Club, is good night, sweet dreams, and Bobby loves you very, very much, and Mistress loves you very much. Good night. Take care and have fun with Lucy. Take care. Bye.